up. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Spring.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're back with another beginner workout video.
Today we'll be working combinations in a line format. So you're going to need an appropriate stretch of space so we can work forwards and backwards movements into our combinations. We're going to go straight into the work today, so make sure you're nice and warm and ready to go. The first part will consist of a little bit of basic low impact exercises, some footwork and stuff to get started, and then we'll move into our combination line work and finish off with a quick core workout. Alright, so for the first round, we're going to just in our fight stance, just be moving forward and backwards in your stretch of space that you have. I'll break down a couple of concepts or key things that you'll need to consider for the stance for the footwork, and we'll both be moving through the motion so you can see. I'll do it in southpaw for a left-handed fighter, and Spring will do it in orthodox. In your fight stance, we're just going to look at having your guard up, having your feet about shoulder width apart width-wise, and at least shoulder width lengthwise as well. So you're almost on opposite corners of the square. Lead foot facing straight ahead, rear foot facing in about 45 degrees. Knees always with a slight bend in them, you don't want to be locked out. Slight bend, and we're going to move off the balls of our feet when we move forward. And try and maintain the stance with our guards up around temple level and back. If we move back, we lead with the back foot first, back foot, front foot comes in. If we move forward, front foot first, back foot comes in. It's important that your starting dimension doesn't get any smaller. So when we move, we open the dimension a little bit, we bring it back to the same position. We don't want to square it up and lose the minimum dimension for the stance. Okay. During this, try to stay off the heels. Try to be on the balls of the feet, but not too high, not up on the tippy toes. Heels just off the ground, just off the ground. Keep your chin tucked in. Hands should be quite relaxed, sort of soft, but around this general area. Rear hand's a little bit closer to the face. Lead hand can be slightly in front or in the front of the temple. Show you what this looks like side on. Spring will run side length. So back foot first when we're moving back, and when we're moving forward, front foot first. Just one by one. Try to keep the body weight 50-50 in between the legs. So we don't want to be shifting the weight completely onto one leg. Stay in the middle, go forward, back. Making sure you keep the knees slightly bent and not too high up onto the balls of the feet. Heels just off the ground. Alright, so for our second round, technique work, we're going to go through 4 different defenses, which is sort of going to go around the body a little bit. We're going to be starting with a lead block, a lean back, rear block, and then evading the legs out of the way for like a leg kick, an incoming leg kick. All right, so block, lean back, rear block, pulling the legs out. Do side view. We got our block, lean back, rear block, and then pulling the lead leg back in. All right, so we're just going to go through them with nice flow between the movements, and we'll just do that for a minute or two. All right. So block, lean back, block, pulling out. When you do the final one, when you evade the legs, try to pull the hips back, and the lead leg will come in at the same time. Here's the side view. Guard stays there, and coming back. With the blocks, bring them up to the inside of your elbow, and then straight back down to the stance from where they came from. No adjustment. Lean back, drop the lead hand. Rear block, again, inside of the elbow, back down to where it was, pull away. All right, let's pick up the pace a little bit now. Block, lean back, block, pull away. Up, 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 up. Side view. Alright, so for the last technique work, we're just going to do a squat into a push kick. We're going to alternate with the push kicks. Stay flat-footed during the push kick, and you can practice good hand technique as well. Okay, so no stance for this one, just square off. Maybe Spring will show you a side view, I'll show you front though. So with our guard up, we'll do a squat, try to bring the bum down so we've got thighs parallel to the ground. Coming up, shifting the weight to one leg. Push kick, hand will swing down with the same leg. Down, shift the weight, push kick. All right, so we'll alternate between that. We'll do 30 together. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Halfway. Ten more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 30. All right, so moving into our combination work now. The first round is going to be a forward movement combination. It'll be 3 strikes, lead jab, lead up elbow, and a rear knee to finish. Again, I'll be going through southpaw. Spring will be doing orthodox. The first round. So I'll show you how it works with the footwork. So we're going to do a small step on jab, a bigger step on the elbow, and then a rear knee, landing back into a step. Again, jab, elbow, rear knee. For the lead elbow, we're going to keep the right hand around the temple, and we're just going to push this forward with the shoulder blade as I step, stretching out. Again, so jab, push forward, rear knee, land back. All right, that's round 1. So forward. So we've got about 3 meter space here. We're going to move forward, turn around, come back again, forward through the motions. All right, timer on. 3 minutes. Okay, jab, lead elbow, rear knee, landing back. During that rear knee, you want to increase the height onto the ball of the foot at the top of the knee, and then recover back into your stance. Jab, lead elbow. Your opposite hand always wants to be protecting the face. So when I do the jab, it doesn't move. If I do the elbow, it doesn't move. Do the knee, it will swing down. The other hand will now stay up. Jab, elbow, knee. Up, up. Jab. That rear knee You want to look at shifting your body weight to your post leg, the leg that's going to stay on the ground, before executing the knee strike. If I don't shift my weight, the minute I lift this leg up, because I'm behind this post leg, I'm going to be wanting to fall back. So you'll need to slightly, with a little step, shift the weight onto this leg, then you can lift up the kneeing leg comfortably and maintaining your balance. So you'll notice before Spring throws her knee, she'll step onto the post leg, transferring her weight over. This is important for all leg strikes, especially if you want to be maximizing power and balance, keeping your balance. Bump, shift, go. 45 seconds to go. You can increase the pace a little bit if you're feeling comfortable. You can move forward a little bit quicker with the motions. Spring will show you the faster version. Change of angle. 20 seconds. Oh. Whenever you're working your shadow, you want to make sure that you're on target. So if you throw on the knee, make sure we're kneeing at least above waist. Elbows going to where your face is, on target. Forward motion. Time. All right, so next round will be a backwards movement, a combination. Again, it's going to be three elements to it. It's going to have some defense in this one. So what we're going to do to start off with, we're going to step back using the rear foot, and we're going to lean back. Then our lead foot will pull in, so we'll reset our stance. From here, we're going to do a rear block, back down to where it came from. And then now we're going to attack with the rear leg. We're going to chop to the leg. All right, this one's a little bit difficult with the balance. And the technique, you want to be starting with the weight on the front leg. We're going to hop this back. As this hops back, we're going to let the leg go through for the kick. We're going to imagine the leg landing on target and then coming back. So from here, retreating with this leg, same time, kicking and coming back. Oh, that's probably the hardest element here. I'll show you a side view. From here, again, weights on the front leg. We're going to hop back, switch through, landing with the kick. All right, so this is a backward style kick. All right, so the whole thing, putting it together now, this is backward movement through your line work. Okay, so lean back, block, and kicking the leg. All right, so lean back, rear block, kicking the leg. Leaning back, rear block, kicking the leg. You don't have to skip too far, just very, very subtle. It's more about transferring the weight onto the back leg and allowing the kicking leg to come forward. When you reach the end of your space, turn around. Lean back, block, go. When I kick the leg, same like with any leg technique, swing the hand down at the same time. Lean back, block, kick. Try to direct your kick to about middle thigh. That's a good sort of target to play with. Block, dead. Lean back, block. Again, during any strike, opposite hand should be protecting the face. So when I'm landing the strike, bam, opposite hand's up. Block. Lean back, block. Most of the pressure is always in the ball of the feet here. When you're hopping back, you don't want to be hopping back onto the heel. You also don't want to be up like this. You just want to be heels slightly off the ground. Good. Minute to go. Lean back, block, When you get comfortable, sharpen up everything, a bit more speed. Done it lean a couple of times now. You're probably wondering why we're dropping the lead hand on the lean. So during the lean, if I don't drop the lead hand, let's say it's a strike towards the face, the lead hand is going to be closest to my partner. So it may get tagged still. So this is why I'm going to drop it. So I've got more distance between me and my partner. Okay? So that's why we drop our lead hand on the lean. Rear hand doesn't need to drop because it's already at distance. Good work. Okay, next round, we're back to our forward movement. We're gonna work again, 3 strikes. Techniques gonna be the rear push kick, landing back. We're gonna use this motion again to step forward into a lead knee. So lifting that leg, looking like a push kick again, lead knee finish, then rear elbow. All right, so again, rear push kick, step up, knee, rear elbow. After the step up knee, land forward into your stance, and then throwing your rear elbow. 3 minutes, forward motion, rear push kick, landing back, stepping up, lead knee, landing forward, rear elbow. All together. Up. Up. Back. Up. During that rear push kick, keep yourself flat on the foot, maintain balance. You don't want to come up onto the ball of your foot, especially during shadow, because you don't have any impact to rely on rebound. Keep your foot flat. Push kick, come back. Step up, ball of the foot, getting ready for the knee. Knee strike landing forward, rear elbow. Be comfortable. That knee and elbow really string together quickly. Up, knee, elbow, landing almost with the elbow. Up, up, knee, elbow. Up, make sure with that knee strike, you want to be projecting forward to hit a vertical target. You don't want to knee up so much. We're at distance, we need to close the distance more. Knee forward, knee long. Push kick, up, knee long, elbow. Push kick, up, knee, elbow. How you doing, Spring? Let's do some forward angles. You'll notice knee and push kick coming to midsection. So practicing the target. Push kick. Knee, elbow. Good 10 seconds. Push kick, return, step through, knee, elbow. Good. Okay, round 4. We're gonna do backwards movement this time. So we're gonna do in our stance, 2 steps back, 2, going to a switch knee, pop, and then from here, across the finish, okay? Depending on where you land, doesn't matter, just follow through with the cross. If we switch, land forward, cross, no problem. If you're here, you switch, and you land back here, cross after that, okay? This is our backwards motion 1. 2 step back, switch knee, cross to finish. Let's go, backwards. Step back, switch knee, cross. All right, I'm rotating through with that cross. Step back, switch knee, cross. Step, switch, cross. Up. Step back, switch knee, cross. Step back. If you're comfortable with this and you might know what a pendulum or a quick recovery looks like after the switch, from here, as this leg recovers to the ground, we're going to shoot the other leg back so that my body weight's in the middle of the legs instantly, and we're going to use that momentum to throw across. So this is what that looks like. Step back, knee, throwing across. Okay, so it's a quick reset so the body stays in the middle, and then throwing across. If you feel that's a little bit difficult to get, you can just do the normal recovery. You don't have to worry about that quick recovery. Step back, step back. Step back. Minute to go. Step back. All that's going to help you with on the quick recovery is just giving you a bit more versatility in the range. So you'll be able to throw crosses from a shorter range because you can set your legs back further. So if you do want to practice that, it's going to add a lot to your game. The quick recovery can be used on any of the lead legs. Switch kick, switch knee. All right, final round. Last one is going to be forward movement. We got, again, 3 elements. We're going to southpaw. We're going to jab forward, jab. We're going to fake off the rear kick this time. So a fake rear kick just looks exactly like the kick, but you just want to not leave, don't leave the foot from the ground. Keep it in contact with the ground. That's all. All right. So the kick up until the foot leaves the ground. Oop. And then final one with the kick. All right. So the whole combo. Jab, fake kick, real kick, land forward, return to your stance. 3 minutes, forward movements. Let's go. So again, stepping on the jab, up, faking on the kick, and then real kick, recover, return to your stance. Jab, fake kick, real kick. Turn around when you reach your hand. Jab, fake kick. So during your fake, come back, make it look like you've decided to not pursue the kick anymore. You might draw a reaction, maybe a block. When the block comes down, you can follow with the real kick. So again, jab, I draw the reaction, I reset, they get comfortable, then I follow with the real kick. Okay? Back, fake, jab, fake kick, real kick, jab, fake kick. There's many variations of the fake. If that's something you want to learn more about, let us know in the comments. We can do some more fake style videos. After that fake, another little step to shift your body weight before the kick. Jab, fake, step. Notice we'll be stepping on the fake quite often because you want the fake to look like the strike. So in the real strike, I will step for the kick, so I should step for the fake as well. Fake, real kick. Minute to go. Recover. Up, fake. Almost kick me. Jab, fake. Jab, fake. Boom. With this kick, it's good practice to kick through like you've missed the kick, like we've been doing. Landing and then recovering quickly rather than spinning around and getting comfortable exposing your back. You want to stay anchored on to your partner. Fake, kick and miss, recover back to your stance. Boom. Jab, fake. Woo. All right, so for the final thing, we're gonna do 3 minutes of core work. We'll have a 15-second break in between for you to rest and change over positions, and I'll demonstrate the 3 different exercises now. The first exercise will just be a sit-up, guard position to an elbow strike across the body. Up, alternating with the elbows. Up. Second exercise will be in the plank. We're gonna do 2 twists, left and right side, directing the hip towards the floor. Twist, twist, and then lifting up the knee, alternating sides. Twist, twist, lift, lift, twist, twist, lift, lift. Third exercise will be a side plank, guard position with the hand, and we're gonna lift up the knee as we're doing a block, back down. Okay, we'll be doing 30 seconds on this side, and then we'll swap around, 30 seconds on the other side.
You ready? Okay.
So Spring will be doing the whole exercises, and I'll talk you through it. All right, so first exercise beginning, sit up with the elbow. Let's go, round 1. Try to focus on twisting your core at the top and reaching around with the elbow. There's no target, just try to twist that body. We've just got a soft bend in the legs. You can fix your legs underneath something if you need to, no problem. Halfway. Last 15 seconds. And time. Okay, second exercise will be the plank. We're looking at the hip twist, twist, and then lifting the legs on each side. All right, 5 seconds we're on. 3, 2, 1. Second exercise, here we go. Twist, twist, lift up, twist the hip, lift, lift.
Keep the core engaged. We're halfway through. How you doing, Spring? 15 seconds to go.
You sure?
Twist, twist, lift, lift. Time. Oh, good. All right, final round. 30-second blocks on the side plank. 30-second, 30-second. We'll just do a quick swap in between. 5 seconds, we're on. Elbow with the side plank. Let's go. Block. Try not to sag at the body here. Try to keep that nice and straight. Lifting the block, back down. Try to come up to the inside of your elbow. We're halfway on this side. Five seconds, we'll swap over. And quick swap, let's go. Straight into the blocks. Twenty seconds. Last 10 seconds. Time.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. That's the end of the class. We hope you enjoyed that and had a good workout. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to click that subscribe button. Just a few takeaways from today's class that involved movement. You want to make sure that you're keeping the dimensions of your stance during your movement with your strikes as well. You don't want to shorten that for the compromise of balance, and also to be just clean on the techniques and making sure your opposite hands are up. They're probably one of the main things to focus on through the techniques. We'll see you at our next video, everyone. We hope you're all safe and healthy. Keep active and take care. Kop and kap. What happened to this? This was like an uncommitted this. Like, yeah guys. Welcome to our beginner video workout. Okay.
I'm gonna do why.
Why?
Okay.
It was a pun. It was a pun. Yes!